Cannon here in Cape Cod, Massachusetts. Was just driving by a flea market and thought, hey, maybe I can find some cards. So I found this nice guy, was able to find 5 cards. I'll show them all to you guys later, including one patch of a Grant Hill. Super pumped, $5. Good to go. Welcome, Bloomer Deals channel here. Thanks for tuning in today. Today's video is about flea markets. I was just in Cape Cod with my girlfriend. Did a nice camping trip out there for one night. A little chilly, but made a nice fire and s'mores and everything. And on the way home from the Cape, we were driving and a flea market was on the left of the road. And I was like, damn, I haven't got cards at a flea market yet. I've heard you can get good deals there. You know, people that have a ton of cards that are selling them, but they're also selling all their other antiques, and so cards really aren't their main deal, and you might be able to get a good deal. And so we stopped, got out of the car, chanced upon the flea market, and lo and behold, there was one gentleman, an older gentleman, maybe 70 years old or so, selling some cards. A ton of loose leaf baseball cards. That's what you see in that big container over there. And I just flipped through and I was like, damn, I really want some basketball cards. So I asked the guy, he said, yo, go check out the trunk. There'll be some cards there. And so I checked out the trunk and I pulled out this beautiful Grant Hill patch card, which I'll show you, as well as 4 other cards that were all in top loaders. The rest of the cards were not in top loaders. The rest of the cards were just loose leaf flying around in there. So I was happy with the 5 card takeaway, and I'll show it to you. Again, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you like and subscribe, and let's get after it and see the cards I got. So, the first card is a Irvin Magic Johnson. This is a Skybox card, 1993. You can see how old and dirty this top loader is. This guy must have been hanging on to these cards for a long time. A beautiful card there. I really like that Irvin Johnson in blue in the background. I have quite a few Magic cards in my PC, and so this has added another one. Maybe I'll change the top loader to make it look a little nicer. Next, we got a rookie, Shaquille O'Neal, Shaq. This is a beautiful card, an ultra rookie card. You can see there that rookie sign. I really like how they put it in gold there. You know, these days, a lot of those Prism cards are the rated rookie cards. And I really like this rookie in gold, shimmering. It's really beautiful. So this is Shaq. Obviously was drafted on Orlando before going to the Lakers and eventually a myriad of other teams. But you know him best from those 3 rings with the Lakers, one with the Heat, and Dwayne Wade. But those are 2 beautiful cards. Also another dirty top loader there. Next up, David Robinson, center on the Spurs, member of the Dream Team in 1992. He was drafted in 87 by the Spurs. David Robinson won 2 NBA titles, I believe 99 and 03, both with the Spurs, and Timmy Duncan. So David Robinson is in the Hall of Fame, 10-time All-Star, great player. Another David Robinson I got there. This is an upper deck, 92-93, with a nice slam. This is actually a really clean card, it looks like, given this is 92-93. And finally, we got the Grant Hill card. So look at this. This says Legendary Floor. I thought this was a patch card from his jersey. Turn it over and it says, congratulations, you have received a Grant Hill Game Floor Trading Card. On the front of this card is an authentic piece of basketball floor in which Grant Hill played on during an NBA game. So that's pretty incredible. A patch of the actual floor is on this card. Grant Hill was a member of the Duke team. He won 2 national championships with Duke. He almost went to Georgetown, my alma mater, but he decided to go to Duke instead. Also turned down UNC to go to Duke. Ended up being a great move for him. He had a fantastic career with Duke. Again, won 2 championships with them. Was drafted by the Pistons, played a few years there, and then got traded to Orlando. So he was on the Magic with Tracy McGrady. Those two were teamed up. And unfortunately, injuries with Grant Hill cut his career short. He actually ended up playing for quite a few more years after his injury, but as more of a role player on teams rather than the incredible first option scorer that he was when he first got into the league and for the first few years of his career. Considered maybe to be a perennial all-star, was going to be one of the top 10 players in the game until, really injuries derailed that. I really like Grant Hill. He had an amazing game, played similar to MJ, held his own against MJ in head-to-head matchups with him, which is always fun to see. But Grant Hill, legendary floor card, as well as 2 David Robinsons, a Shaq rookie, and an Irvin Magic Johnson. 5 cards at the flea market. There were a ton of other cards. I just, wasn't too interested in some of the older cards that were there, so I just went for the big names and add them to the PC. I have a bit of all of these players already, and so it'll be nice to add these cards to my PC. Flea markets, though, a good way to get cards, I learned, so I'm really excited. I'm headed to LA in a few weeks, and LA is maybe the hub of sports trading cards, and so I'll definitely hit up some flea markets there, see what I can find. Super excited with this buy, super excited to just find new ways of engaging with sports cards, which is at flea markets, and so definitely check out some flea markets. Let me know what you can find at flea markets. They're probably going to be older cards, but they might be some nice ones like I got. So make sure you like and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in. Bloomer Deals, over and out. Have a good week, y'all. Cheers.